demons and addicts around the entire motherfucking world. It is, what day is it?
Satanic Saturday.
Goddamn, say it loud and proud now. That's right, kicking it off in epic motherfucking fashion. Why do you ask? Because let us all give a wonderful Black Flame Entertainment addicts and demons alike welcome to our newest, latest, greatest co-host extraordinaire, Kricket.
Hello, everybody.
What's going on?
I'm so excited to be part of your show. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, absolutely. And I don't know, after this 4th of July weekend, you know, Friday just didn't really feel like that big of a deal to me. You know what I mean? But today, something so fucking amazing. Man, okay. So I don't know if a lot of you all know, but myself, Dusty, and Defiler have been watching the live stream of the celebration, the final bow of Ozzy Osbourne and Black Sabbath. You will never see them live again, although they've already been talking about doing a new album. So how do you like that shit? As far as playing live, that was it. That was, I mean, it's been a roller coaster of emotions, memories of being a kid when you heard Paranoid for the first time, War Pigs, Snowblind, you know, when you were a teenager and you were, you know, doing some unholy things that you should not have been doing. You know, Ozzy was on the radio, the ultimate sin. Come on now. Y'all got down to that shit. Thought it was very, very well done. Wonderful fucking bands, wonderful multiple musicians to pay tribute to these four guys, especially Ozzy, man. So it's been an epic day. We just got done doing the horror barbecue just a few moments ago. And if you missed it, well, God damn it, why? No, I'm kidding. You can catch the replay anytime as it is there forever. Hey, what's going up? What's going on there, Luna Projects? Lizzie in the house, and you know that's a thing right there. We need to make sure that we are sharing this out anywhere and everywhere that somebody needs their gut busted. A precursor to the start of the new work week in absolute hilarity, because we got one hell of a show for you tonight. How's everybody else doing there?
I feel like I've been on an emotional roller coaster and need to recover. God damn.
Well, you know, some devil's nectar or perhaps some of the devil's lettuce just might cure that. So everybody out there that's getting ready for this goddamn list of the week, get your favorite vice of choice. Let's make this just epic fucking night. Especially before, you know, poor Dusty Bottoms there starts blowing dust. Because you never know when that's going to occur.
I'll give you that one. That's true.
So we have a special job that Kricket gets to do. This is her first time, so everybody better listen and get ready for it because
if you are a minor, do not interact. We don't want no kids in here. There's a no. Bad.
That's right. It's an 18-plus show. That means if you are not at least the age of 18, get the fuck out. Move.
Go to bed.
That's what you got to do. You ain't ready for this.
Can't handle this.
We can corrupt you in a few years.
But we'll scar you now.
Because at the end of the day,
Straight to the arms of Satan. That's where I wanna go. That's where I wanna go. Straight to the arms of Satan. That's where I wanna go.
that's right.
So warm.
You know, we are such warm, colorful characters.
Are
We,
we
we
though?
radiate such love
Well, that's
Which
the
is actually
bonfire
true,
that does that.
because we absolutely love every single one of y'all.
Oh yes, that too. That too.
Definitely.
I did bring
man.
marshmallows.
What's that now?
They're left over from the barbecue. We didn't get to the marshmallows, so I brought them.
Well, awesome, because we need a little bit of the sweets with, our madness.
Well, I'm holding them between my cheeks right now, so we're good.
Speaking of tasty, there is new horror sauces that have joined the ranks of Horror Struck hot sauce. Particularly two of them there that you can't see the best. But the red one there is the one that is kicking it right now, and it's called the Evil Dead JoJo.
Nice.
From what I understand, this sauce is going to make any meat for your dinner pleasure that much cooler and more awesome. So definitely get over to horrorstruckhotsauce.com and get yourself one of these awesome hot sauces.
Lizzie done hit us. So
Oh, fucking son of a mother. Okay, so apparently Thailand has been called.
God damn it, there's a second. You got to take two because you said it too.
Oh, T-Land, son of a whore. Everybody just wants to see the big bad devil daddy himself, nice and drunk. I understand that. You ain't gonna catch me slipping.
I just want to see me topless. That's all.
Right, that might occur. You might see Dusty Bottoms doing his famous trick.
If he does, that fan is blowing on him. You got to flip your hair back and let it blow like a rock star here in a minute. It's like flip it and just stand there.
He's like the undead Fabio. He's the Fabio. His hair is just gonna be. Look at me blowing in the wind. See, he's doing it right now. You missed it. That was the money shot right there. I don't know if he can do it twice, but you might have to pay him the second time. There it is. Hey, what's up, Rebecca? Good to have you. Oh, shit. Looney Dingo in the house. He says, I can't stay too long, but wanted to say congrats to all of you in cricket. Yes, the great Looney Dingo.
So much. Thank you.
Creator of the upcoming animated series and feature film that most of us are in called Metal Earth. So glad you were able to. Oh, yeah. Lizzie, she also makes a lot of sense here. She's like, Babylon, 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 Babylon.
I lit the incense a while ago, so somebody's got to do the chant. It's burning. Y'all just start chanting.
Babylon, Babylon,
All
Babylon,
right,
Babylon. See, you got to summon him. Maybe he'll poke his head in here as well. Hey, Kyler, good to see you, brother. Hey, Reese Bowman, good to see you, brother. He says, hey, hope you're all well. You guys are wicked. You are wicked too, sir.
See, you look at it like that. I just did the summons, and I summoned a vampire instead of Babylon.
You're off your game, brother. I don't know what to tell you.
Well, I mean, it's. I literally have this thing set on to Lovers of the Underground, so that's why our brother Reese showed up. But I didn't know I had it set to vampire, so that's my bad.
Rebecca decides to hit us with YouTube doesn't care about booty hole bleaching in T-Land. Thanks a lot.
That's because they're blocking her comments. She's getting censored right now.
Oh, I forgot to tell you, Cricket. Did you know that we are the most insane, highly censored show on the internet today?
I don't see why. I have no idea why that could ever be.
We haven't gotten to Dongs of the Damned yet.
Oh,
What
goodness.
now?
Dogs of the damned is one hell of a
Sounds like I'm
conversation.
probably going to be interested.
Well, if you see us do this, it's because we got on a conversation one night about eating ass, and that's tell them what it's called, Reaper. You can do it better than me.
It's let them eat cake. That's what we were talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay.
when you
And we
do,
decided
it's
to
called
go-
doing the Bella Lugosi. Dusty, do you want to weigh in on that now?
Look into my
Oh
brown.
goddamn!
Yeah, it's like you put your partner in a trance.
I'm coming in to check your dusty bottoms.
And oh my God, yes, only in America.
Oh goddamn!
Right, and the crowd is dying out there. Lizzie is dead. Rebecca is dead.
Y'all gotta think. Rebecca sits in the same room with me while I'm talking
That's
shit.
right.
She has to sit there and not fucking laugh and make noise.
See, that's why I say when
She
you
says,
call her.
"Well, speaking of bleach, I got to redo my hair soon." So,
But see, if you look in the mirror and you say my name
showing
3
dumb
times.
black. Sorry, total typo moment there. I had to take it.
No, you're good.
All right. So I think it is most definitely. I mean, we're almost like 20 minutes in, and we still haven't got to the first item yet. That's what I love about this show. We can literally just spawn from one thing to the next without
Hey,
even
y'all.
to chat out tonight's goddamn list. All right. What is the first item, you say? Tell me a little bit about this one. And I mean, of course, I've checked and there's so much AI bullshit out there, but this one really got me because I'm sitting here going, how many women or men will weigh in on this idea? So, you know, for all of us hosts here, it says applying a male's underarm sweat to a female's lips is known to help women relax, boost their mood, and help regulate their menstrual cycle.
See, back in my
Not
day,
I mean, are we talking about like BC? Are we talking about AD? What are we talking about here?
see,
I don't.
I
I
would
don't
have
know
to.
what.
It's
I-
like
I
that.
just-
Yeah. Does anybody remember the term the poison pit?
Yeah, most deaf.
Yeah, and it's rubbing somebody's face into your armpit.
That's
sweat.
right. It was a form of torture.
Also,
I mean-
popularized by Jim Carrey when he played Vera DeMilo on In Living Color.
Oh my
was
goodness.
the-
Well, hey, if it regulates my menstrual cycle, who am I to complain?
Well, I mean, have you ever had the unfortunate taste of the unholy underarm nectar? Hopefully, you have it.
No, I can't
And
say
if you
that.
did,
enough.
hopefully it was pleasant smelling.
Tastes like deodorant. The schnozberries taste like schnozberries.
Man, it can't be no worse than a roasted hook.
It's like my tongue is lemon fresh now, and I don't know, they were like little snow
Who the
caps.
hell has deodorant that smells like lemons?
You can't salivate anymore because of the chemicals in it.
I'm sorry, I've just never heard a woman go, "Oh, that Old Spice, I just want it all over my lips." You know what I'm saying? It's like French kissing a fucking deodorant stick. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh my
Okay,
Like,
God.
no.
Did the deodorant
You know what
stick
I mean?
by dinner first?
Honey, I'm feeling a bit irregular this month. Let me smell your armpit, or let me lick your
Right.
armpit.
Right?
It'll make everything all better. You know, you'll be
That's a
good
pretty
until the next
primal
full moon.
relationship, is all I'm saying there.
Oh my gosh!
And
You
I've
gotta
seen
have
ghost
a
have
special
sex.
kind of
You
closeness
know what I
for
mean?
that.
So I've seen some weird shit living in the crypt.
Yeah,
Oh.
I've seen all kinds of monsters. You name it.
Kyler says, I have something to say to Cricket from me as someone who's been here a long time, and we love you for that, brother. You are family.
Yes, you
He
are.
says, I welcome you to the family. You're stuck with me now, so be prepared
Aw.
for many calls and
One thing,
No,
there's
Thank
one
you.
thing you gotta remember about Kyler.
Aw, I love it. Thank you. I'm so excited
Absolutely.
to meet everybody too, like to meet all the fans of the show and just get to hang out with everybody. It's so cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's like we said before, when this show was started, never thought that it was going to grow the way it has. And it's
Awesome.
definitely near and dear to our hearts.
I helped with the fungus.
You did.
Helps the grow.
Luna
Yeah.
Project
Well, now
says,
all you guys are stuck with me, so consider this your brainwashing.
Now, there's one thing you gotta remember about Kyler. He has a love for Danzig's nipples.
Yeah.
oh, you shouldn't have said that.
For
Hey,
Dan,
I
Okay.
should have said it.
for what?
feels
I'm glad it was
coming on.
said.
I think,
I
you
feel
heard that
coming
correctly.
Now Kyler sleeps is gonna blink in
Because,
his brain like a light.
Mr. Glenn Danzig has saggy nipples.
Oh,
In case you didn't see the lazy one to the left there.
It's
they're like a
taking a break.
chameleon.
It's taking a break. The other one's close to the hot chick, so it's like, oh, I got to be all pumped up, and the other tit's like, nah, forget it. I'm all
like,
like-
that's
He's like,
too much.
I got all the plastic in me that I could possibly afford, and you, sir, are hanging low.
exactly.
So he's probably
That's
like,
why I
Probably
watch
"Oh, make
upset
me look
because he was
better."
probably
You know what I
taller
mean?
than him too. So,
Oh yeah, Mr. Danzig is very tiny.
Hell, she's probably sitting down. He's standing up. That's how they took pictures. He said, "Come on, sit
probably
down here. You can't be
on
taller than
Apple
me."
box.
I'm so sorry, Kyler. We love you, brother. He says, "Don't you dare!" At all. I'm sorry, I had to. We're showing Cricket around. Okay.
We're
So
showing
she's
her
gonna
around
get
how
to
we are.
know.
We love you, and we try not to torch you with the saggy,
I have to
droopy
get the
nipples.
behind the scenes chaos. Yeah.
That's right. Little Project says the lazy
But it's
nip.
funny.
The nip
I
heard
think he-
around the world.
Well, that's what I was going to say. Did he film the cover of that poster or that album cover in Thailand?
Oh, son of a bitch.
Oh, gosh.
Dusty had shots fired right there.
I would like them to give a line from Spaceballs. I
Apparently,
said
Lizzie
across
loved
her
my.
nose, not up it.
Apparently, Lizzie loved my my comment of the underarm nectar,
Underarm nectar. It's
or the
life
forbidden
squeezing.
pit, if you like that a little better. We can go with either one. It's all good. Looney says side effects may vary.
There you go.
That's right. Absolutely. Lizzie goes on to say, no, but it said the sweat. So you have to get out there you have to get out there until critical deodorant failure and then kiss the pits.
Kiss the pits.
That's where you got to go in the bathroom, wash all that deodorant off, go run 5K miles around the equator, and be like two rats fucking in a wool sock and get good and sweaty.
But what
Yeah.
about those that don't wear deodorant, though? Imagine that sweet armpit.
I thought about that. That's a great point. My whole problem is if it's a chick that doesn't wear deodorant, or 9 times out of 10, your tongue will get tangled in the hairs.
Oh,
I mean,
that's
I mean,
I mean, if you enjoy cocktail onions,
right.
you end up with.
like I always
if your
say,
favorite flavoring is BO, then, you know.
it's like I always say, a woman's asshole is like a 9-volt battery. You know it's wrong, but sooner or later you're gonna stick your tongue to it.
How the hell did we get there from the pit?
Because you talk about
Because
tongues and
right.
the armpit
I
hairs.
told
So
you, that's what he does.
Exactly right. Oh my goodness. So yeah, it definitely sounds like one of those archaic ideas from, I don't know, back in horse and buggy times. I really don't think that
Hey,
I mean, if you and your partner
being
wanna
when
try
Mortimer was alive.
you
I was
go
gonna,
right ahead.
I represent that remark from the horse and buggy times, sir.
Well, I'm just saying that kind of way of thinking. You know, us undead outlaws here have to kind of keep with the times. Just
Well, yeah, my own medical field killed me, so I mean, I didn't make it past what 45. So it's like I've been undead longer than I was alive. So that's
That's
all I
what you
know.
get for going to Texas to go to that little town and thinking that miracle water was actually going to help.
That's not my fault.
A
I
good
was
old
following.
snake
I
oil.
thought he was a preacher. That wasn't my fault.
Hey, you can't say preacher too loud. Babylon won't show up.
I'm working on trying to get him to. You have your
Well,
ways, I have
honestly,
mine.
we might be in luck. Oh, wait a minute, hold on here. We might be in luck
didn't do
with
it.
one of some of my last minute submissions that I had gotten. If I can find it. My computer's acting like a bitch. Let me see if it's this one. Yep, nope, wrong one. Sorry.
Nope.
They're like fucking small as shit. So it's kind of hard to see sometimes, especially without my glasses. Let's see. Is it maybe this one? Nope. Wrong one. Okay, for whatever reason, that one didn't make it in. So I'm just going to go ahead and bring it up on my phone so we can still discuss it because, as you know, I don't miss a single chance to not bring awareness to the follies of the Catholic Church. And this one's kind of a bad one. It's, if I can find it,
says don't swallow.
No. Yep. you know.
Never back up into your priest.
Hold on, it's Catholic priests. They say do swallow.
Oh,
They
yeah,
say
no, you're
who?
right. You're right. That's true.
They say what? Anyway,
They want all those Holy Ghosts.
anyways, we could do this all day. But oh, I see what happened. The wrong slide went in there. Oh, nope. Goddamn, found it. So the Catholic Church spent 10. Now wrap your heads around this Black Flame universe. And if you're Catholic out there, I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry. Catholic Church spent $10.6 million to lobby against legislation that would benefit victims of child sex abuse.
Well,
I wonder why they would do that.
Because the money that would go to them is what would go to defend them to attack the church for the child abuse that happened to their child. They didn't want to give the money to the families of the people that they, had to move the priest to another town.
Exactly. And we've talked about this many, many times on this show. I mean, that just goes to show you that in a way, I kind of feel like the diocese is condoning. It's like, okay, our priests fucked up, but we ain't going to pay you. Are you serious?
It's like playing Where's Waldo with the priest.
First of all,
where'd he go? What parish is he in now? Oh,
right. I mean,
we can't find him.
There's no amount of money out there that could ever erase that kind of trauma.
Nope.
Any child, even if they're fully grown today and still suffering from the effects of such a thing. So the fact that it's in the news, it's plain sight.
Oh, yeah.
People. You don't hear about the Satanic Church having to pay anybody off to say that we weren't fucking around with them. So
no, there's somebody they don't want to bring you up. It's like, we don't want to piss them off. But just don't say anything about them. It's like, they've had enough torment. Leave them alone for a moment. Let's deal with the real criminals here.
No doubt. I just think that's just it's inhuman to not show. I mean, especially if you're supposedly the way to the light and all that is good and wholesome, that you would take care of your flock.
See, and that's the other thing.
Know that you brainwashed them.
See, do you want to know how many doorways to the light that I saw? A shit ton. Like literally, you ever been lost in eternity? It's a pain in the ass because you can go anywhere. I mean, there's doors to all kinds of things. I end up in Valhalla. I got an arrow in my ass, and I didn't even know I was in a fight. It took me forever to get back here. It was a pain in the ass.
Well, that's because there's no true fucking Christians left on this earth. If you want to look at it that way, but maybe back in the day, back in the day, like say during Viking times and all, when everything was changing, the people that did what they thought they were doing it for an actual fucking cause.
Right.
They actually believed that there was a God, Jesus, and all that shit. People now are just following what's been passed down for generations, and they want to use it as a fucking tax cut. There's no true Christian left.
I think it goes beyond taxes. I honestly feel
well, that was just a quick thing.
It's mind control because it fills their pockets. When it comes time to tithe on Sunday, thou must giveth 10%eth.
I say,
Get the fuck out of here. It's the biggest ruse in absolute human history, in my opinion.
You watch the Righteous Gemstones, is what I would say. That sums it all up pretty much, except for there's none of what they are being accused of in this. At least that's the one part of that show that you got to give it to them on that. They didn't go that route.
Exactly. Lizzie says, I'll take things that won't surprise you for $200, Alex. I love it. Looney says, that's awful. Imagine if they calculated the Catholic Church back taxes. You know it.
Well, they're one of the biggest independent landowners, period, is the Vatican.
Do you think there's Catholic priests in Thailand?
Yeah, they own more land around the world than anybody. Thailand, yeah.
You just hit us again, you bastard.
Everybody with the Thailand.
Oh, motherfucker.
I went down the wrong hole. I thought it was in Thailand for a minute.
That's what she said.
Or was she?
See, that's why it's the goddamn program.
Yeah.
You're like, God damn.
God damn.
I already got to pour another fucking double shot here. God damn. Here we go. All right.
I got
Living it
Daniels over here talking to me in the face.
But yeah, it's like Al Pacino said in The Devil's Advocate. It's like never having to say you're sorry. And that is how, myself, many of the satanic pagan community looks at, the Catholic Church as they basically have a license to take whatever the fuck they want. And just kind of piggybacking off of you, Defiler, they took whatever they wanted back then too in Viking times. Oh, they're going to come in and save all the Vikings? How did they do it? By force. Because England was bigger than them.
Don't forget the Crusades.
Oh,
I'm killing you because Jesus told me it's cool.
Right.
That's the reason I get on the fucking, when people ask me, like, I've been asked this exact question, why are you the way you are? And now the first thing
that's a long story.
That's what I say, bro. But when they talk about religion, I tell them, well, the first thing is in your 10 commandments, it says, thou shalt not kill, but your religion is the number one killed in the name of religion. So how do all these people that y'all worship that has pretty much condoned murder in the name of God, how are they going to get to where they're supposed to be killing somebody to go for? Like,
there's no other book in religious history that has killed more people in the name of their God.
Then I'll be told, well, you're not supposed to question God. Like, well, the fuck you asked the question first. Why can't I?
No, that makes a point, okay? And this will sum it up real easy. You can't question, like you said, they're never wrong. Then how many times did you have to rewrite the same book, and every time you wrote it, it was a different story? And a different version is because these people evolved past that. Oh, think there's somebody throwing lightning bolts at him, Zeus style, and you gotta change how you control. It turned into control, greed, and real estate. Really?
Well, they promise eternity through fear. That's
Exactly.
basically, you're afraid to do anything. You can't do this. You shall not do that.
Hell,
They
exactly. Look how much
teach
money
you, they
Freddy Krueger's
brainwash you
made
to
with
be
fear.
afraid, or you won't go to heaven. You'll go to hell. This dark and scary place where you burn in eternal fire, and
that they created.
Yes.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
about
a man-made idea.
It's like the religious version of Press Your Luck.
Right.
No whammy, no whammy, no Satan,
whammy,
stop.
There's two things I know. If it turns out that hell is real, I'm for damn sure going. And one, all my friends are going to be there, and two, there's going to be one hell of a concert somewhere.
It's going to be a party. I look forward to it.
I was going to say, Looney makes an excellent point. He says, so what Mortimer is saying is BlackRock is the Vatican. And, I definitely think that there is a connection there somewhere.
There you go. I've been around a long time. I've seen some shit. Trust me. No, my worst time literally for me is like I was telling Raper about that was like, that little time I vacationed in Whitechapel in London. I had a hell of a time. Always had people chasing me and stuff. And it's like, I'm just here doing a job, doing what I do.
The nuns wine.
Oh, gosh. You don't know how many knives I lost on that. It's like so many different instruments of my trade. And it's like, man, people just don't want to leave you alone. So I just buried myself.
So we're always talking about, speaking of a very, very, devout religious continent, if you will, is the Middle East. And in their new textbooks for the Arabian schools, tell me how the hell you fuck up and put Yoda sitting next to the world leader. It says Saudi Arabia schools accidentally printed thousands of textbooks with Yoda sitting next to King Faisal.
That is fucking amazing.
See, that makes me think, okay, right? Now, I got a good way to put this, right? Maybe that's a new way to market. Well, think about this, right? Who owns Star Wars now?
Right.
Disney. Right? So what they're doing is the next movement is going to be to push for the Arabian Nights school.
Oh my goodness. I love it. I mean, it's
like as a mascot, or the genie.
It's like Disney is like the new idol, false idol, whatever you want to call it.
Golden calf.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I love me some Disney. I love my Disney films. Yes, I do. But at the end of the day, Yoda doesn't need to be sitting next to, well, first of all, why would you put your country's leader in a textbook in the first place? Why would you want to do that? Why does he have to be on the front? But hey, I think he got classed up by having Yoda sitting next to him.
No, that's what I'm saying. Yoda's pretty badass. Yoda goes hard, so it's like, I will not teach you the Jedi. I will not.
Right?
I don't care what you give me.
Looney says Plato was put to death.
Get your finger out of there.
Looney says Plato was put to death for saying it was possible that there was only one God. That's true. That's true. Yep. And Lizzie hit us again. Sweet blasphemy. I love it. Looney goes on to say, that's canon, yo. Yoda be everywhere. That's so true, is it not? Oh, my goodness. That was a good one. Now, not as good as this next one. Let's think about how many times, you and your partner, they have this idea that they want to literally give you the world, right? or they say that you are their moon and stars. Well, this motherfucker took that shit literal. He works for NASA and decides to steal a bunch of moon rocks and sprinkled them on a hotel bed and made love to his girlfriend on top of them. I mean, that's very romantic and all, but what you just did was a federal crime. You stole moon rocks from NASA.
I don't think I could say.
You're not supposed to touch those things. Like something, I don't know. I heard you're not even supposed to touch them.
I mean,
well, because it messes up when they scan them and all the stuff that they can get off of them. Yeah,
sure. Because there's
they got traces of radioactivity and yeah. But to me,
oh my god.
Well, it's like things that come out of space. Even the astronauts said space smells like gunpowder.
Right.
It just does. That's what the astronauts say. So basically, what he did to try to be romantic is he took a probably already questionable hotel bed and then put gunpowder smelling gravel in it to get into the back.
How do I know what it smells like?
Of his girl. I would like to
way of consummating their relationship.
Well, I would lean towards like, what was it? I think it was Family Guy that did the bit and said, "Oh, and the mosquitoes are out," and she was just like, "There's just no way." I think a chick would be like, I'm not laying on that shit. What the hell's wrong with you? Why didn't we go to someplace nice? You never take me anyplace nice.
I just committed a federal offense for you for this moment.
How exactly would you think of that, Kricket?
Yeah, I think that would be. But I'm weird like that. I thought it would be sweet.
It would be sweet, but you don't want to.
We go to prison together, but hey, be worth it.
Gravel out of your ass crack, though. Either.
Oh well, I mean, what is the first time?
You don't want to become Venom. Don't know what hitched along on that room.
Right.
Suddenly you don't want to do that shit. Exactly. It's like, oh, I was just sitting there and me and my girlfriend got intimate with that chest. Oh, I got a chest brush. And then you're John Hurt screaming, "Oh no, not again!"
And that's all you hear in your head as you're, getting railed on top of some moon rocks.
I don't know. It kind of plays into something I heard on the radio the other day. Talking about going to prison and having sexual intercourse together. What in the hell do y'all think the inside of a conjugal visit room looks like?
A 1970s.
Nobody's ever seen one. What do you think it looks like in there?
Well, see, the only time I dealt with that, like, there wasn't conjugal visits, minus with the guards. But that was like the 1800s. So as soon as we were in there, we were fucked. So we kind of you got used to it.
Like, I wouldn't want to go walk in and there's like white, it's like all dripping down the wall, like some gross wallpaper. Ugh.
Did they put a normal bed?
Regulate my cycle.
Oh my God.
Did they put a normal bed in there? Did they put a cot like the prisoners sleep on in there? Is there blankets in there? Is there pillows? What do you think's in there? What do you think it's like?
We only know what we've seen in the movies, and the movies always looks like a no-tell motel, minus the roaches, or maybe they are there. We just don't
to me, it's always like, okay, if you have the office of the foreman at a construction site, and he chose to live there, like sleep there.
Rebecca
but will there be moon rock on the bed?
Right.
Did you really Google that shit?
She sure did. Google says basically it looks like a hotel room, and that's exactly what.
Without moon rocks in your ass.
Why would you? I don't know. Like, there's certain types of moon rocks that if you put them up their ass, it may be kind of fun.
Well, no, if it's
by the sounds of it, there, Defiler, it sounds like you want some moon rocks up your ass.
No, I don't want them up my ass.
Into a black hole.
Like, I don't want them up my ass. There's a pretty nice ass set across the room for me. I wouldn't mind putting them in, but
Oh my goodness. Okay, it's official.
It's 18 fucking plus show. What the fuck?
Well, let's figure out if we can get the phone number of this gentleman before he goes to prison and see if he can get you some of those moon rocks to
Now I'm wondering,
hey, it would be I would do one of the biggest force science moments in history.
Defiler, I would want to see you shoot them out like ping pong balls.
Hold on. I'm not talented like them people in Thailand.
Oh,
Bitch.
Now, keep in mind, he's only saying that because he's sipping on pop.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, y'all got the last time y'all asses got me good when I hadn't drunk in a while, so it's my turn to get y'all.
That was
I know.
the crowd's fault. You blame the addicts, man.
That was our loving audience.
And we love you all so much. I love this. I absolutely love this. So Lizzie says, Cody, you can smell it in the airlock after repressurizing.
That's because how do they know what a space smells like?
That's also what they know what a Dutch oven smells like when somebody pulls the covers over and just lets one rip.
Yeah. Looney says, let me bang you on this rubble right quick, sugar. I mean,
we'll see. Like, think of the romantic gesture. It would be like rose petals or something that's not going to injure the chick you're trying to get busy with.
But hold on, you gotta take it back. What if they like being injured? What if they like being injured though? What if they like it?
Well, no, you get to that part when you both already know that. But you don't start out with injury.
Some people don't like the foreplay. They just want to go straight forward.
If you start out with injury, it turns into a slasher movie.
Hey, as long as they consent to it, it is okay.
Well, that too, but you don't want to end the night with a screwdriver jammed into your temple either, because she might be the slasher.
It's like Hostel all over again.
Hostel was fun, but they charge too high a rate.
Exactly right.
It's like if I want to see somebody get stickled above me on my ceiling, I mean, that's a Wednesday night for me. So it's like, that's nothing.
It's a 4-drink minimum.
Mortimer? Yeah. Or Dusty? I don't know. I'm a little bit confused right now. You look like Mortimer, but your name says Dusty, so I'm a little bit confused at the moment. You live in a damn crypt. How do you not bang and not scratch it up? You're surrounded by rocks.
Because it's called a mausoleum.
I mean, last time I was there wasn't that smooth of concrete in there.
So I have a good crypt. It's a little dusty, a little cobwebby, but I mean, we've got room to add more.
Speaking of crypts, apparently we have now gotten to witness the released photos of the lair of the ominous P. Diddy. And what did the federal agents find?
I thought they were my photos.
So here is a picture of the natural habitat, complete with a cigar case full of baby oil. Wait a minute. Let's not stop there. We also have a bag of baby oil, Johnson's baby oil. So he's probably got steak in the company. Now, this will fucking take the cake for y'all. Cases, literal cases of baby oil. Do you see an addiction here somewhere?
No, but there's a question, okay? What the hell are we doing that much baby oil to lube up? What is
maybe he shops at Costco. Likes to buy in bulk.
The only thing I can think of, the only thing I can picture,
that's kinky.
The only thing I can picture is him walking over there with that fucking. The only thing I can picture is him walking over there with that fucking cigar box full of baby oil. Like, which selection would you want? This one was made here. This year is a little bit slipperier than this one.
I have not seen that much baby oil since bodybuilders in the 80s.
Right. And then couple that with a bunch of
This one was bottled in Colombia. This one was bottled in Brazil. This one comes from Mexico.
Whatever your flavor.
Yeah, I saw where you're going with
like armpit nectar.
So you stop yourself there.
But yet, when he was acquitted of 3 of the 5 charges, it's basically like, he's guilty of being a freak of the worst kind.
They're like, hey, we get it.
Still can't put your feet, that people have to be consenting.
The thing they're leaving out is the narcotics that were involved and the IV.
And now all I imagine is him popping up with a dart gun. Like, oh, you came to
like a blow dart.
Down we go, yeah. Just dropping people. That's what I think of.
You go ask Meat Bill, you go ask
right, you're in a pair of Calvin Kleins dripping in baby oil. It's like, where the fuck am I? And it's like, oh, where the fuck are you? You're in Diddy's. It's like, then you right. It's like, that's a horror movie, man.
How the hell did I slip down the hallway? What the? You know what I mean?
Slip and slide hallway.
Parody we need to make. I'm just saying, put that out right now. There's a horror movie parody we need to make.
Absolutely, and it should be, called Call of Diddy. I agree with that 1,000%. And you could be Diddy with one of these baby oil guns that I keep seeing. And
I was thinking,
what?
Throw a baby
hold on. There's a baby oil gun
down. You know what I mean? And shooting.
Just like throwing it like water balloons filled with baby oil and super soakers with baby oil, and
those would be your frag grenades.
Yeah, that'd be great. And totally playing it like Rambo.
I mean, could you imagine Schwarzenegger doing that in Commando? Anyway.
Give me the baby oil.
Get the baby oil. Do it now.
I'm over here right now.
Get to the chopper.
I can't find it. I slipped off. With baby oil. I told you, Jesse Ventura.
Well, he reminded me of the fucking the head guy on fucking Fairly Odd Parents, the chief over the fairies.
Yeah.
Based off of Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, I know. Like the whole time he's saying it, that's the only thing I could picture is that fucking cartoon. It wasn't Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, it was perfect. I love. What was his name? Von Strangle or some shit.
Yeah.
I can't. I think it was
Jack. Nice.
What would happen if there was a mishap like this at one of Diddy's little freak-offs?
I'm so sorry.
You're sorry. Shut up. Oh. Hey, bro.
Yeah, what's up?
I need you to get over here right away and get me to the emergency room.
Emergency room? Come on, what kind of fucking stupid shit did you do now?
Look, don't worry about it. Just get here, and when you get in my room, I need you to have an open mind.
She's wearing a strap on, isn't she?
I hate you.
Fucking jerk off.
What happens if somebody threw some Elmer's glue in there?
Fell on it.
Well,
it'd be a whole different story. You'd have everybody trying to do a lawsuit.
And that will make your brown eye blue.
Oh my goodness. By the way, that guy's a comic, and that was just fucking hilarious. I had no choice.
The rights are going to talk for themselves, so it's like he's going to have like,
Lucy's dying about she's dying about. Don't worry about it.
What if it was Gorilla Glue?
Oh man!
Gorilla Glue is water activated too, so.
And foams. Expands.
Luna Projects has taken us to the next dimension. You got us.
I wonder what kind of glue that they use over in that place across the area.
I love the fact that he called himself. This motherfucker was about to say it. He was about to say it. He's like, I got a detour on this one. We got to.
He's like, wait a minute. I don't want to follow.
I was waiting. That was just a little baiting.
So to follow that up, there's some, we're all fans of these crazy, sassy T-shirts, right? So, I mean, girls have plenty of them. They have so many cute ones. They got great sassy sayings on them. They're fantastic. Now, tell me why some motherfucker, when it comes to creating a sassy t-shirt for men, that it ends up like this. You guys were too busy rocking out that you didn't even read it. The damn shirt.
I just read it. I
didn't. I'll admit it. But I was reacting
I only have one working eye. What did it say?
Real bros touch the tip.
Real bros touch tips is what it says. That's the slogan that they came up for men.
I have two best friends, and one of them he's been my best friend for 30-something years, and never, ever, nope, never gonna happen.
Looney says that's fire. You know what? In a way, it is kind of genius if you have that kind of dark humor. I mean, honestly, I think it is hilarious. It's definitely shocking. It might say something about yourself, and if that's the case, that's all right. But damn it, I think it's hilarious.
Oh my!
There's a certain T word that was thrown down a while ago that I already did.
Lizzie, why? You're trying to hurt me.
Hi there, Boy George.
Do you really want to hurt me? And that's why I was a drummer for 35 years.
Do you really want to see me for my ass?
Wait a minute. Where did we just go? You took the wrong.
If I was drunk, I'd fall on my ass. So and I'm working on it because Jack Daniels is drop kicking my dead ass all over the place. And also, too, I am part of the burning bush over here. So,
I mean, you may make a shot for that. I'm just saying.
Possibly, hopefully, because that's kind of tragic. But, you know, speaking of ladies, not only do they have fantastic T-shirts and sassy sayings, but apparently there are some new self-defense techniques that I think, for Kricket and all of our female viewers out there that you might want to, think about employing the next time you go out alone. If you have to go into a bad place, you might want to take one of these with you. Check it out.
Oh, hey, if you can't be in a weekend like me and you're not being good at self-defense, then you need a big black cock. With a big black cock, you can be and protect yourself from anything. You just need to be in block with your cock. If somebody being attack you, cock block. If somebody come to your door, cock block. If somebody trying to steal your car, cock block. So be and remember, all you need to be and protect yourself is a big black cock. But never be and choke your chicken. Just kissing your cock.
Don't forget to kiss it.
The fuck did we just watch?
That was a girthy black cock.
We didn't encounter any of those on the set of Killer Cocks, did we?
No, not a girthy black stallion like that. No, we did not.
I mean, apparently, if you want to deter your attacker, just make sure you're carrying your chicken with you.
We'll see. If you're in your car, you use the trunk werewolf.
I think Dusty is on to something. We need more trunk werewolves in
it's a startup company. I knew the guy. He got eaten in London, and his friend was all pissed about it. So he started up a car business so he could get across the moors, and then realized it was smart enough just to have a trunk werewolf.
I'm just saying, that sounds like another edition for Dongs of the Damned. I'm just saying.
Oh, my damn.
I mean, it's in the trunk and it pops up and it's got some fur around it.
Called the dog store.
You got a little fucking crank box on the side of it.
It just reminds me of those old 80s commercials of the Viper. Does anyone remember the Viper?
Oh yeah,
it
the
was
car.
like supposed to be the state of the art way of keeping people from stealing your car, right?
Oh
yeah.
And you see this little snake, even though there's no snake involved.
I always thought there was going to be a snake that came out.
That would have been some shit. That would have worked better than Viper did.
Right?
You know, throw a pit viper at somebody's face and you get a reaction. Trust me.
Step away from the car.
Temples. I mean, snakes
yeah. And it was like, just like you said, it was supposed to like, you know,
like, oh, the car's talking.
Stay away from this vehicle. It's armed with Viper. Go away. Like that's gonna stop anybody. That's
right?
Yeah, because
shut up, car.
reprimanding you before they've already removed the Viper from the car. You've been defanged too long. Now you have no wheels. Welcome to the city. Hope you vacation here again.
Looney says she's amazing. That's still her best video, though. I mean, seriously, did you ever think about having an emotional, support chicken that's there to protect you?
I mean, there's probably somebody that has an emotional support big black cock. I'm just saying.
Well, they probably do. I mean, that's the whole thing. But it's like,
you're not allowed to ask me for papers.
So, there you go, ladies. You need to keep a big black dong in your purse. You just pull it out and smack them in the face a couple times.
Well, nobody wants to pull
you keep one of them in your purse and you pull it out when somebody's hitting on you. And if they ain't packing enough, they're just going to go, thank you, ma'am. I'm going about my day.
I mean, not to mention, if the film Deathgasm hasn't taught us already, you hit a demon in the face with it, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna take them down. So if you're a little bit more explorative, you could take two of them, tie them together, and you got nunchucks.
Nunchucks.
And then your head's strong.
Not nunchucks.
Nunchucks. Okay. There's the brand name right there. I mean, it'll sell like hotcakes, trust me.
I'm telling you, I will have the full line of the Dongs of the Damned.
Thank you so much, Looney, for tuning in. He says, I got to go.
Love you, brother.
Cricket.
Thank you.
Love you, Looney. You psycho. We love you. You genius badass.
Man.
We love you, brother.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that was one of my personal favorites.
I love that it took her two hands to control it.
It's girthy cock. That's what I'm saying. That's a girthy cock right there.
And she says, don't choke it. Kiss it.
That's something. Hey, that chicken's name is Big Black. I'm telling you. It's got its own mother. Remember Big Black off Rob Deer Day?
Yep. I remember Big Black. Yep.
It's got its own. It's got its own logo.
Letting us in
I
on
like it better than Rob Deerdick, actually. He was more entertaining.
Hey, Reaper had a question. You said you remembered Big Black. He was like, are you filling us in on something?
Did he sneak up on you when you were powdering your wig?
I don't wear a wig, thank you. I sewed this on perfectly.
I would damn near. If I could find one, I'd buy you a replica of one of them old rolled up governor wigs just for you to wear that fucking one time.
Like fucking Mozart over there.
I will go George Washington on your ass and cross your Delaware.
Oh shit!
Cherry tree.
I mean, it ain't got cherries on it, but it gets hard and stands up.
I'll work with it. I've got time. I also know how to whittle wood.
God damn it. Well, and just, let's bring it down a little bit. So, times are tough for people, and you got to get your hustle on any way you can. And this next video shows that it doesn't matter what the handicap, you still can get that money. Check it out.
What have you done? You're a pink pony girl, and you dance at the club. Oh, mama, I'm just having fun on the stage in my heels. It's where I belong, down
think I've got the comment of the evening.
What's that?
At least she has a ride home.
I mean, shit. I mean, if you got to get that money, you get it, girl. You get it, goddamn it. Oh man, got a broken leg? Get a motor scooter. You'll move right around that pole.
Right?
She has one of those claw pinchers to pick up the dollars.
See,
That's right.
I want to know though if there's a ramp or she just takes a header right off the stage. I mean, is there any buffer or anybody to catch her in case she just asks her?
Is the handicap accessible?
Well, what if she
my
slips in baby
goodness.
oil that has been sprayed by Diddy?
That's right. For
He
easy
strikes
access,
again.
we can just
Strikes
slide
again.
right up there.
Slide her in.
He just slid right through, sir. We didn't know what the hell happened. He just slid right through the room. Greasiest fucker. He just slid right through here, man. Sprayed the baby oil. Girl went right off of it, man. It was like fucking Tony Stark crashing Iron Man.
Oh
What
my
the hell?
goodness.
That gives me an idea. Like, I want to do a burnout with baby oil and see how well that works. Like that's all I can sit here and think about is doing a burnout with baby oil.
Burn out with baby oil.
Yeah, put it on the back tires of a car and actually do a burnout.
See, I
Oh.
was thinking of like somebody running in place with the baby oil, like the
No.
No, I thought the father was gonna set up a fucking what do they call them? Pop-ups or something.
He
Baby
was
oil
pop
for
up all right.
50
He
cents
was
a
thinking
bottle.
about the baby oil.
Hey, the only way I'm selling baby oil is if Diddy's in town because I'm gonna be rich.
Well, I don't think you would be selling it. I thought you were going to be wearing it trying to catch him.
You're gonna be his new dealer.
That's like a pig
Oh,
roast.
I deal the hell out of it. It's like you just pay me and you go on about your business. I don't care what you do, as long as you just pay me and get your oil and go. Slide your ass that direction, just throw the cash back.
Yes, I will take hush money. Yes, I will. You can bribe me.
Like once you leave here, I don't know what the fuck you do.
It's like I plead. I don't know what the fuck you are or what you do, but your check's cash. So, bing and a bang and a boom. Deuces.
Just don't even know what to think.
Don't make me get my BBC.
That is true.
As long as you
Like, when I was a kid, we had chickens, and like I would torment the fucking rooster. Like I would pick at it, and that bastard like finally got tired of it one day, and it dug its spur in the back of my fucking leg when I was a kid, and like it should hurt. And that was a small fucking chicken. Now you imagine a spur on a bastard that big actually, and they're mean as shit anyways. You can actually use it as a fucking guard chicken. I think it'd be kind of fun.
Somebody's face, man. It's like you see a full-grown chicken come at your face. I don't care the hardest dude you are, hardest chick. You're going to freak out. No matter what. I don't care. I do not care.
There's a reason that in Hot Shots Part 2, one of these chickens, in fact, was used as an arrow and it landed in the chest cavity of one of the soldiers. So, let's
laid an egg.
And laid an egg, exactly.
That's a hard-working chicken. That's a
you got a
Hollywood
beak
chicken.
coming at you like that. You better look the fuck out. Oh, my goodness. Speaking of... So it's been a big celebration of heavy metal today. And recently, one of the quote unquote all time greats of a little band called Motley Crue. That's what I have to say to that.
There's one great Motley Crue, and he's not Motley Crue anymore.
Which is why I always like to say Motley Poo. In this particular case, how fucking stupid.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Be than to not only just been divorced from his wife, but goes online looking for some tail and hits on an AI fabricated model profile.
Because you'd have to be a robot to fall for his old shit.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I mean, the joke is on him.
Oh,
Okay.
You are such
Let's
a
talk
rock
on
star.
Telegram.
You are the pinnacle of manhood.
When I
Vince
seen
Neil.
that shit, when I seen this article, I fucking died.
You no
Oh,
longer
Like,
dude,
I'm like,
in
holy
epic
fuck.
fucking fashion.
you no longer look like you were force-fed Whoppers from Burger King.
That's what I was trying to say. He done traded cheeseburgers for AI models. I mean,
Oh yeah, no,
what the
see,
fuck
that's what
is
he did. He
wrong with
stopped the
this guy?
drugs, and it's just the McDonald's injection he's taking.
It's like, okay, you know, your 24 pack a day ass can't get it anywhere else, so he hits on an AI model.
Dude, it's not a lot. He's not on a live wire. It's a pacemaker at this point.
Maybe that's why Dolly Parton had to step in for Home Sweet Home.
Well,
I mean,
you think about it.
Dude's got zero class. Like,
well, dude, you got a real singer and a no class singer.
Mm-hmm.
So exactly.
Let's face it,
he had to come in and save his ass.
No idea what the fuck Vince Neil is singing in the first place.
Dude, think of it like that. Alice Cooper debuted them. Alice Cooper literally retired them. And he is still touring and selling out venues.
At like 70, 75 years old, still killing it.
Still killing it, yeah.
But Vince Neil's got to hit on a fucking robot to get some play. What's wrong with his ass? I know he's an idiot.
Well, no, that's the thing.
He saw it pop up in his feed where she's like, "I'll be your friend."
Mm-hmm.
Check my DMs for hot pics. Don't open in public.
Right.
What the hell, man?
I couldn't imagine being this man of metal history and you get caught doing that shit.
Oh, no, he is, and that's the thing. He is, whether we take the piss out of him or not, he is a man of metal history. He is. But it's like, dude, there's a lot of people that are from your era that don't look like they were trapped in the locker with the King and Burger King getting force-fed Whoppers.
Right.
It's like, you didn't take care of yourself at all, and you were sober.
Dude, he came out looking like a cheeseburger in leather.
Well, exactly, and it's like, and the only talent in
Did
Motley
you see
Crue,
those pictures, Cricket?
Oh,
my
I
goodness!
did.
When Motley Crue went on tour again,
it looked like he ate Bon Jovi.
Yeah,
he looked like the no. He looked like the bundle of snowman off the Christmas movie.
You know, if you just type in Vince Neil funny in a search engine, you'll see all the greatest shit that you've been missing out on.
Yeah, no. All the chicks that loved them in Motley Crue. It's like I had sisters that beat me over the they're so cute. Motley Crue is so cute. Oh, look at them.
Oh, you mean those chicks? My sister was into them. Yeah. I was into Skid Row. I had a thing for Sebastian Bach.
Sebastian Bach ain't too much greater right now either.
No, but he can still sing his ass off, though.
That's right.
He's getting to that point where he's struggling too. He's losing his voice.
Well, yeah, hitting those octaves that high as he could hit
for so long. Yeah, that's got to damage those.
He's still, I mean, he drank, but he took care of himself way better than Axl did. That's why Axl crashed.
Definitely. If you had to put all three of them together, Sebastian is definitely singing better. Than the rest of them.
And Rob Halford's better than all of them put together right now. At his age, he's still killing it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So Hey Bowser says, I'm in love with Goddess Cricket, so I'm sending my support forever. So
love you.
Welcome to the attic section, sir.
Thank you. You have been brainwashed. I love it.
Right. One of my specialities. I have spare time.
Oh, good.
I couldn't think, and I just had to put this on here as we are very, very close to Halloween. I could not think of a better piece of furniture that all of us here at Black Flame Entertainment, as well as all of you out there in Black Flame Universe, you need this chair, and it's to die for.
Mm-hmm.
I give to you the vampire gaming chair.
Okay.
Well, I can tell you, part of my body has rigor mortis as we speak.
It needs some modifications, and I'd be happy with it.
Well, okay, and that's why I thought
I
I would
hope
throw
like
this on here for
speakers
some.
built in at the sides. That would be cool.
That would be a nice addition.
Cool.
I would have to
I
change
would-
the color of the interior to like literally crimson blood red. And
Now,
Oh,
see,
wow.
I was
dark
thinking
wood.
about that. Maybe
Or
you could
See,
have,
I'd want
you could have some tubing running along the sides
Oh,
of
nice.
the chair with
I'd like to have
blood
it as
constantly circulating.
That would be
A really
wicked. Yeah,
dark-
that's a good idea.
really dark stain on the wood, almost black, and then crushed purple velvet on the inside of it.
That would
all
be
the way
nice
through.
too. Yeah.
Yep.
That'd be very old school. Yeah.
And
nice.
if you look on it, you can also tilt back.
See, and if you want to be a drunk vampire, you make the entire out of
Right.
Crown Royal back. That's how you be a drunk vampire.
I just thought that this was definitely
Oh, yeah.
one of the most inventive.
I would fix the
Gothic style
bottom
furniture.
though. I don't like the bottom of like where the
It looks like
actual
if you
wheels
left
are.
those wheels that's on it, and you lean back too far, you're gonna.
As
See, I
long
would
as
replace
it's some kind
that.
of weird
I would
barber's
replace the
chair.
bottom.
Depends on the
No,
suspension.
exactly. No, exactly. I would replace the bottom with like a barber's chair. 'Cause
Yeah.
then you have to wait, and I'd go Sweeney
That would
Todd
work.
on that bitch real quick.
Oh, good chrome base on the barber's chair, and it black, and then that
Looks
purple
like a fucking
curve.
baby in that fucking chair. Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
So
Just,
if
some,
you,
just a few modifications.
just a few.
See,
Just a few.
now I want to sing, do Barbary, and swing around a straight razor.
Right?
Like Sweeney Todd.
Fuck yeah. Still one of my favorite musicals of all time. Without a doubt. And just like that, I think we need some wisdom from Skeletor.
Remember, 8 hours of drinking is binge drinking, 8 hours of TV is binge watching, but 8 hours of sleep is barely enough. Until we meet again, remember, everyone should have to experience a simulation of what going through a crash on the highway feels like before they get a license. Until we meet again.
I absolutely agree with that last one.
Yeah.
I think if every young person that gets their license for the first time, because, you know, the first thing you want to do once you have your freedom is you want to gun that shit around a bunch of older folks that are very well trained in driving. And you scare the everlasting bejeebus out of every single one of them. So I think if they did get a simulation, not necessarily a crash test dummy idea, although that would be fun, but at least a simulation of what it's like to be in said car wreck.
Yeah.
I think that would change their mode of thinking when driving. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Does anybody remember the video Red Asphalt that used to be shown to students about driving? And basically, think of the movie Faces of Death, but with cars. And it was shown to kids in school.
I can't say shit because I was 16 the first time I ever done over 130 mile an hour, so I can't say shit.
I mean, they literally showed you a photo of what the gal's face looked like.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 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 No, that was the thing. Like schools didn't play around. They showed you. They showed you.
They
what
scared
happened.
the fuck out of you.
Yeah.
My high school home economics teacher walked around with pictures of what STDs look like and laid them on the desk in front of us. It didn't stop shit. So a car wreck wasn't gonna stop shit when I was a teenager.
But see, people also at every age when they become a teenager believe they are a wild ass. I don't like every one of them. Every single teenager thinks they are
impervious to anything bad.
Exactly. It will never happen to me.
I had a 96 Camaro when I was 16. That's the first time I got to like 132. And about that time, like the nose started doing this. It felt like the nose was going to lift up, and that's the only reason I lit out of it.
Well, that's part of it. They're not designed to. You got to have the cars that are designed to hug the road when you're doing those speeds, or literally that drift is going to flip that car into the air like it's nothing.
My ex and I, there's a strip of road in Omaha, and my ex and I just go on his motorcycle, just gun that.
Like a dead man's turn.
Mm-hmm.
Where the sharp turns,
That's a death sentence.
Yeah, I grew up in an automotive shop. I grew up around drag racing and shit my whole life, so.
Well, I understand that, but I'm saying for these young kids, 16, 17, 18, that are out there with these big fucking, especially out here in the Midwest, that got nothing but Ford trucks, Chevy trucks.
Well, it's
truck.
Same thing in Texas.
You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting here going, they're trying to race these things like they're little fucking, what the hell you call the Hondas.
Yeah.
Oh, and those piss me off too. They think if they have a Honda and they fart down the road, it's like the fart heard round the world every time it goes by.
You know what they're called
these
here,
old
right?
ladies fucking heart attacks and shit. I'm like,
crotch
you ain't got
rockets.
no balls. You
They're
got
called fart peeing muscles
whatsoever. And these big trucks, they're just overcompensating for something.
Oh yeah.
There's so many of them. Oh my gosh, especially oh my gosh.
Don't forget about truck nuts
in Nebraska.
Can't forget about
truck nuts are cool though. Truck nuts are cool. You got to give them that.
Truck nuts were cool until every D bag
truck
that
nuts is
literally has
bullshit,
no balls,
man. That's just another
truck.
way of saying I ain't got no dick.
It's funny at the time when they first come out.
I agree with you. For a while, it was funny.
At first,
and then that's what I'm saying. Every D bag that didn't have a sack on him is the one that put him on his truck.
I would have made him name
today when I was leaving work. It was this guy on his truck. He had a pair of actual like big nuts, like nuts and bolts on chains. That was pretty cool. That was
that's a little better.
Yeah.
I would have made that shit long enough every time that it hit a bump, sparks would fly just to make it.
Oh, so you're gonna drag your struts nuts? I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I would want little hairs.
Hey, most time they got trucks that sit like this that looks like a dog scratching its ass. So why not let the nuts drag and spark?
Well, no, see, also too though, man. Somebody could take their truck nuts, sit there with the welder, and just have them look at their elbow. And they'll be able to detail, look what a ball sack looks like up close anyway.
I mean, that's
in the middle of it.
I mean, it is called a weakness. So
I want a photo accurate set of truck nuts for the hearse.
Oh my!
Look, that's when you go grab Lizzie. You go grab Lizzie. You go get some resin or get some clay and you cast them and then you pour some milk.
Yeah, but mine's gonna stay in the clay. It ain't coming off. It ain't coming back with me.
You said you wanted a detailed set of nuts. You didn't. What's more detailed than them staying in the clay? You got the actual nuts.
Oh no, but I can do that with the shovel in the back 40 in the crypt. I mean, I've got enough old nuts rotting about. I mean, I don't got to do it myself.
Yeah, that gives a new
what kind of
meaning.
establishment do you think I run here?
New meaning to hacky sack.
Apparently, the undead brothel.
No, it's not a brothel. I mean, it's just when you got a crypt and a cemetery the size I do, I got a lot of spare parts.
Right.
Hell, I'm sitting on somebody else's ass.
Oh, that's right. She goes, not 3D scan them. Oh no, gets
exactly. Yeah, she knows those nuts are stretched and frightening.
Oh shit,
those are intimidating balls. You ever had a set of balls that look give you that stare of intimidation?
No, I've never had my face take those nuts before. You gonna fill this in?
I can honestly say no. Not at all.
I never met a nut I didn't like.
See, she'll get along in the crypt just fine. We're very open-minded. Exactly. It's like we're very open-minded people in the crypt. There's always an orphan.
It ain't your mind. Your mind ain't the only thing that's open.
Damn it,
if you'd ever. Dan, you know what the beautiful part is?
My reserve here.
I have to live with that woman. So you think I'm not going to be paying for all these twice?
Oh, please. I already fucking know.
Mortimer walks around with
there.
Mortimer walks around pantless.
That's what I'm saying. You walk around with a sign hanging on your back that says "Open late."
Pretty much. We'll work for tips. It's flexible under the right circumstances.
Oh,
he cannot touch his head to toe, but can part his eyebrows with his tongue.
So, when we all love wonderful animals in nature. We absolutely love them. They're cute. They're cuddly. But what happens if they get their hands on some really bad shit? This video might give you a little bit of insight to when animals go wrong.
Left this thing called pre-workout. It says it'll enhance my strength. Let's try it and see what it'll do. I doubt it'll do anything. What the fuck was in that dust? My teeth are vibrating. I could bench press a bear. This stuff's black magic. 100 bears versus 1 wild motherfucking Bigfoot. Who you got? Hey! I thought you guys want to see me. Where the fuck y'all going now I'm here? I don't give a fuck anymore. I'm not hiding. Come and touch this big, black, beautiful Bigfoot fur. Let's see how it feels coming inside your home with cameras while you just want to take a shit. Well, I'm on the news. I'm fully exposed now. Not proud of what I did yesterday besides bench pressing a whole bear.
I'm not touching shit that humans leave behind no more. Only this.
So the next time you're at the campsite, you might want to leave a pre-workout laying around for the local, Sasquatch to come by and grab.
Oh my gosh.
Anytime he wants to come to the crypt.
He's not bullshitting. I used to take some that's called BPI. Walmart sold it. And you take one little scoop of this shit, and that shit hypes you the fuck up.
That's
probably they got one now called Mr. Hyde that's worse than that. Is worse than BPI.
If it's called Mr. Hyde, it should have a warning label says "Don't fucking do this."
I mean,
that's there's a doctor named Jekyll that'll tell you this is a bad idea. I died in this book. You do not want to go this route. And I've met he can be a real dick too.
Oh, do you guys remember them damn things? Defiler might not remember, but
no, he's young as piss.
The craze in the 90s was these things actually on into the early 2000s. It was called Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, I remember those.
Stacker Three.
Like, fuck y'all old asses. Yeah. I remember that shit.
Because Triple H was a poster boy for that shit.
He was. Anywhere in the state. Fucking gas
not the Yellow Jackets, but they sell those Stacker 3 at Dollar Trees, in little
And remember who was the poster boy for Stacker?
Still trying to get them.
Well, at least Stacker 2 was Polly Walnuts from Sopranos.
That's right. I remember those
Stacker 2. You understand? You get Stacker 2, I'll break your fucking legs. You understand? People won't find your ass if you don't get Stacker 2. You understand? Tony wants the fucking Stacker 2. You understand?
Back when I was younger, I used to
sometimes the spirits come in the crypt, so sometimes it takes over. I'm all right. Yeah, it gets like that.
By far, he was actually one of my favorite actors.
Very much so. Tony Sirico, rest in peace.
Tony Sirico, rest in peace.
Yep.
My internet issues.
No one brought it quite like he did, and he did it with style. I don't know, but you'd be watching Monday Night Raw, and you would see that goddamn commercial for Stacker Threes
Yep.
over and over.
Yep.
I mean, every time it was commercial break, you had Kick Ass, and then you had, you want to get big? Get some Stacker 3.
Yeah, and don't forget, snap into a Slim Jim. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the
Macho Man.
Well, let's face it, Macho Man snap into a Slim Jim was way healthier than fucking taking a Stacker 3.
To that end, yeah, I would say that. I mean, I would run real quick to like a porta potty or any shitter if you have a like, Slim Jim.
Right.
The oil that comes off of those things is dyed nuclear orange, and it's like that's going to shoot through your bowels so fast it's through a screen door without hitting a single wire.
That shit, when I take BPI, like when I was younger, I used to lift weights and shit a lot. Like, if you get to sometimes you'll get to the point like if you take you need it because it gives you that boost, but that shit will make you sweat your fucking ass off. Like I feel like a crackhead there sometimes. I'd be sitting there pouring sweat and shit. I'm like, why do people do this shit? I stopped taking it.
Well, that's because your heart's running like a hummingbird.
Yeah,
you know, it's like
fucking palpitations and shit.
I work in a really high energy, high paced job, and so I chug like those monster drinks all the time. Like you have to keep up. I know, but
I work for Monsters Rival. I can't say their name on my own here, but I work for the other energy drink that's supposed to make you fly.
Oh, it has wings.
Gives you wings, huh?
Yeah. But I drink this shit every morning. I need to stop. I drink them every morning, but
do you mean it
best
gives
one
you wings?
The only one I had to like the only energy drink now that I found that I get drink from is energy from is the Ghost brand ones. Other than that, this is like I drank a normal fucking drink.
We're an 18 plus show, so what I drink.
Dude, you know how many kids I've seen about energy drinks?
No, well, see, for me, what I keep to keep my old ancient ass going is a nice good dose.
For entertainment purposes only.
Hey, I figured you was at the age where peyote was. You had a peyote plant going somewhere.
Oh yeah, see, no, my beautiful part about me is I do my own taxidermy, so it can be any size I want it to be.
Salted, unsalted, you know.
Right. I'm talking with snap-on tools. So that might pan out. I don't know. I might end up at the flathead for all I know, but I don't know. I prefer Dremel because then I can just, it can do all the work for me and I just lay there. She'll just go spinning around the room. It'll be great. Put a disco ball up, we'll have a great time.
So if you see Dusty spinning around aimlessly, it's okay. He's having a good time.
Or it's in reverse and I didn't realize that and I'm slamming my head into my headboard repeatedly, but I'll figure it out.
Well, the thing that kills me now, and this will get you, because everybody's all about the ultra healthy, everybody needs to eat healthy, but yet you got John fucking Cena advertising drumsticks, which is ice cream in a waffle cone. And it's all about SmackDown. And you're like constantly being bombarded with this commercial on every streaming platform. I can only imagine how much this commercial is hitting actual cable TV.
Okay.
And it's an unhealthy snack. What if they're diabetics, you asshole?
Well, so you mean the wrestler that is currently about to retire that had to leave TV to get his bald patch plugged up because he got ripped apart by the fans so bad. So bad. It's like, oh, Cena, you're bald, bro. You shouldn't have been wearing those hats for all that time. Now we can see what you're thinking. We see you now.
But we can see your bald ass head.
Exactly. So he had to leave TV and then comes back looking like he's Musk with fucking 3D printed hair. And it's like you're just waiting for somebody to blow a breeze on him, and oh god, it's gone. What the fuck?
Do you guys remember when I kind of blew the roof off of that hair plug thing and what happened to an individual that got it done, and he ended up looking like fucking Frankenstein for like 6 to 8 weeks after the operation. I mean, his forehead had I don't know, 100 feet head after he got those done. And he's like, why did I do this? I don't know why I did this.
Yeah, a show on Liquid Television called The Head, where the guy's head was like 3 foot tall because there was a demon in it. That's
he apparently had some demons wrapped up.
Apparently.
Yeah.
It's like when they do those bot shows and be like, somebody comes in and it's not somebody that has like a medical issue or something they've been battling. It's somebody that's done so much shit to their face cosmetically. It's like, if we do a surgery to you, your face will rot the fuck off.
Well, exactly right. That's why I'm saying.
They don't understand me.
Is the medical world starting to try to say that Botox has multiple uses to like cure shit? Have you seen this?
Sterilizing your face is all it does. It's like, look at me, I'm smiling.
Right.
Can you see me smile? I can't stick any food in my mouth bigger than this, but I'm smiling. Don't I look 10 years younger?
Look of surprise. Yeah.
What the hell?
They ruin themselves.
Yeah, legit. They are trying to say that Botox injections for different parts of the body is going to cure this or cure that. It's no longer about I just want bigger lips, or I just want, whatever, bigger cheekbones. I don't fucking know. Get the wrinkles out of your head.
Help.
They're saying it's going to cure shit. When do the lies stop? Is my
when they start realizing that the cannabis injections and stuff could actually help them, and that it's a medicine, might be a really smart idea for them. But see, my problem with plastic surgery is what happened to the stretched fish look. You know what I mean? In the 80s and stuff, that's all it was people with their
that was plastic surgery back then. That's
talking about how Mickey Rourke looks now.
See, you get out of my head, Defiler.
Dude, he looks like maggot meat.
Looks exactly like Mickey Rourke.
Fuck, Vince Neil looks that way.
He looks that way, but not as bad as Mickey Rourke. Mickey Rourke used to be a heartthrob, bro.
Right.
I mean,
unfortunately,
he used to be a heartthrob, and then you were
accident.
Well, he wasn't that great of a boxer, so they beat the shit out of his face, and then he's like, okay, his nose is all fucked up, his face, okay, but you need plastic surgery. And it's like, okay, and then they put it on backwards or inside out, I guess.
They look like the wax figures of themselves.
They've been left in the heat.
Yeah, it's starting to melt.
I seen a post that had a picture. This was before today, but the concert today, this was a little while back. It had Axl Rose and Steven Tyler sitting together, and it said it looked like the old lesbian couple that owns the flower shop in Seattle. And I fucking died when I read that shit because I couldn't unsee it after.
Dude, am I the only person that thinks that literally Steven Tyler and literally Mick Jagger look like human bass?
That's one way of looking at it, and I also look at it as this.
It's like they're all fish faced.
do they not resemble Pat? Is it a boy or a girl? From Saturday Night Live? You can't tell. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we've seen him, and that's another fucking thing that really surprised me. So Steven Tyler, who supposedly had this vocal injury, could never sing again, suddenly shows up on the Back to the Beginning Black Sabbath festival. And he's singing like he didn't miss a stutter step from 1972. What the fuck was he doing there looking like he was in drag, to be perfectly honest?
There's weird stuff going on. Like, have you seen the videos? Have you seen the videos of like all this other, like Christina Aguilera? How young and perfect they are now.
That's called stem cells injection.
They probably are like
eating the souls.
Switzerland to get these therapies because their money can afford it. But here in the States, nobody can do that shit.
There's
I am.
There's a theory that Avril Lavigne died when she was younger, and the person that you see now is her clone.
Oh yeah, I had heard that one before. Yeah.
What?
Yep.
Yeah.
She did disappear
No,
for
that's been
quite
a
some
theory about
time.
her for a long time, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
That there's a double.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, I mean, well, look with shit how they did Bubba Hotep.
Oh yeah.
For Elvis, it's like that he literally didn't want to be Elvis anymore, so he found an impersonator to go, hey, go be Elvis for me because I'm sick of this shit.
Right.
You know, and it's like now I'm in an old folks home bottling a mummy looking at scratches on an outhouse wall. You know, so it's like, but that's the thing too with a lot of, like, if you're a famous person, shit, there's a list as long as your arm of like super uber famous people that literally like went out to sea or went out on a sailboat or something and never was seen again.
Yeah, there's a damn singer from the 70s. He put like 1 or 2 albums and went missing in the fucking desert. Nobody, his wife, police, and nobody know whatever happened to him. Like, he just fell off the face of the earth.
Yeah, and that happens with people.
Back in those times, the mob was still in control. So if you need, if somebody needed to go, they made sure that you got.
Well, especially if you were anywhere near the desert too.
Right, Joe.
Dig a hole in there and you just fall in that shit. Accidents happen out here.
What the hell is
My thing is this. So whatever happened to growing old gracefully? What the fuck is wrong with that? Why?
Yeah, no, I agree with
Why
that.
do we have to do this to
ourselves?
I saw me. I am vain as they come. I am one of those that cannot leave the house without makeup. I mean, I do it all. I do eyeliner, all of that.
Well, there's nothing with trying to look your best. There's nothing wrong with that. That's not vanity.
Not at all.
That's feeling your oats. There's nothing wrong with that. But I mean, getting old and then losing your fucking mind to be a prick, just to be a prick too, you know. Yeah. You know, that's like, what happened to shit? Get off my lawn, kids.
I mean, the only thing that I'm guilty of is I color my beard. Yes, I do. And that's because I don't have anything else to cover up. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It's like, this is mine. Leave me alone.
It's not that I'm afraid. It's not that I'm afraid to let my gray show. It's not by any means. But damn it, when you think of marketing and you think of, how you look on film and this and that, I want to make sure that I can still... Because the rest of my face, people still think I'm 33. Even when it's like, a couple months after I've colored my beard, they're like, oh, you're 35. And I'm like, oh, God. You know what I'm saying?
Depends on the souls that I've had recently. Knocks off the
I feel like this. Once you hit 60, I think that's a very, very round number. When you hit 60, let that shit go and just be proud of that shit. I mean, if you want a little bit of color... I mean, whatever happened to like Richard Gere? You know what I'm saying? The whole salt.
He shoved the hamster up his ass.
Well, do you guys think that guys embrace growing old gracefully easier than women do? Because I know as a woman, like I don't want to grow old. I want to look young. I think
I don't think men do it better than women. I don't. No. Because it's the same thing with men. They don't want to lose their virility. I'm the strong guy. I'm the protector of the family. Even though your wife could be the badass, she could be a UFC fighter.
And could totally kick your ass.
Yeah, and totally beat the crap out of you. But in your mind,
that's a challenge.
Yeah. Right, exactly. Headbutt me. Give me a challenge TKO. Accepted. Like that's spit out a teeth or two, but that's the thing. I don't think men do it any more graceful than women.
No.
I think it depends on the person, but some people embrace it better than others.
Yeah.
It's like I had no choice. I was in the ground, so
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm 45 years old. I'm starting to wrinkle and stuff. That's like, oh
wait, how old?
45.
I got you by 4 years. No,
I'm a grandma too. I get a lot of people that can't believe I'm a grandma either. I'm like, yeah, it's because I'm immature.
No, that means you're the fun grandma is what that means.
Right. Absolutely.
That's what that means.
Did anyone else? Did anyone else see that that meme that says that people that are in their 40s are looking like they're in their 30s or 20s, and then And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with that? It's called we took care of ourselves.
That's exactly it. Yep.
We learned from the mistakes before us.
That's right. We raised ourselves pretty much. We were outside. We weren't allowed to come inside. I wasn't. I had to come inside when the street lights came on. And what I did was what I did.
Anybody else experienced the light thing had to dive into the light? Like, I just made it, tuck and roll.
Like, what if I'm late?
I knew what would happen if I was late.
Day over 21.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Wait, huh? Who?
Daddy dead fellow there would have been standing at me with a shovel in his hand. So I knew when
there was this little thing called the cold hand of SmackDown.
Yep.
It's like go to bed. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I got it with a belt when I was a kid. Yeah, you can't do that now.
Don't make me pull the car over.
I got a month and 2 days, and I'll be 33.
Oh,
you're
a little baby.
Aww.
Buy me a fucking.
You're a youngin'.
You're a baby.
Aww.
I'll be 49
I could be your daddy.
So, you know what I
Rebecca,
mean?
my old lady's only 28.
See, yeah, literally, I could be her father.
Wait a minute.
Well, Cody, I'll tell you, son-in-law, I love the hell out of you. She did great.
Aww.
At least somebody thinks so.
Your father. Come on. I that's honestly, I can honestly say this for everybody out there in the Black Flame universe. My 20s, that was some bullshit. That was some straight up bullshit. My 30s started to have a little fun. My 40s, I feel better than I've ever felt in my entire fucking life.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
Same.
You know what I mean?
That one morning in Knoxville or Nashville, whatever it was, me and you both was moving kind of funny because of our backs. We got to the car and I'm leaning over a fucking chair just to breathe.
That's because those wretched fucking motel beds just kicked our ever-loving asses, man. Those were chill beds.
Were there moon rocks on them?
There may have been some moon rocks under there. We don't know. But whatever the fuck it was,
got a stinky juice on here, but
I'd have just snorted the moon rocks.
Pride of the 80s right there, man. You would have snorted those.
Yeah, no, exactly. The Buzz Aldrin.
He'd be walking through there going, ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy.
Snort moon rocks, call it the Buzz Aldrin.
You might have accidentally snorted up Buzz Aldrin along with it.
He would have snorted.
They found that dude, the Superman, stuffed into the moon in like the 4th movie. His blonde ass is still up there. That dude was like a battery, man. That would work.
And I think that's really
used his nightlight.
And that's really the only thing I think about getting older, especially as dead as I am, is that, the pains are a little bit more, but at the end of the day, man, I can look at myself in the abyss and see myself staring back at myself, and I can say, honestly, I'm enjoying myself. And if you can do that, man, there ain't no stigma, because honestly, at this level of the game, I don't give a fuck. I don't give 2, 3, 4, or 5 fucks. You got drama? Sorry, see you later. I'm not even gonna deal with that shit.
There's a point where we found out we are fed up.
Right.
Well, that's exactly.
It's like, man, we don't need that shit.
I'm 30. Like I said, I'll be 33. I'll be 33. I'm to the point I don't want to deal with drama, but I'm still to that point. I may be hurting tomorrow, but I'm still gonna go around with your ass, and we're gonna find out if you fuck around too much.
Now, but what if the guy is an experienced
Okay,
fighter?
Rebecca.
I just did it too. Damn it. That's because I couldn't read her comment. I didn't see it.
Didn't see it, didn't happen, right?
I'll be that next morning. I'm gonna feel like I done been in a car wreck, but I promise that for a few minutes it's happening, we're gonna fucking go.
Is it too late to mention I have to be up for work at 5:30?
Oh shit!
Oh, Sunday, fuck that.
Well, shit, I'll drink to that. Thailand, hello.
At this point, you just keep going, right?
I don't work tomorrow until 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. Oh yeah, 12-hour shifts, 4 in a row. I love it.
Ouch.
I'm off.
But you know what though? I love it. I'm out in nature.
Mm-hmm.
I get to see the sun set and I get to see the sun come up in nature. Yes, I'm on a construction site and I'm guarding shit because I have to make sure that those in Omaha don't try to steal the construction supplies. And that's okay. I love that shit. And they pay me for it. Sign me up. I'm there for life. And it's good living. It really is.
The Wraith or the Revenant, just let me know. I mean, man, they'll rip somebody to pieces in a second for you.
Could you imagine? Okay. Quick story. True story. I can remember it was my second month on the job and I'm on the site, right? And I come out of my shack and I'm looking out here and I'm like, that's not a construction truck. This looks like a civilian truck, right? And suddenly this guy steps out of the car with a bag and I said, motherfucker, this is a door dasher who done came on to my fucking construction site and thinks he's gonna get past me. That shit was so goddamn funny. I said, I believe you just came to the wrong spot. But I have an order for so-and-so. No, you don't.
And now, see, my question is...
Where do I leave this? I said, nowhere.
Well,
you turn your ass around and go back to the beginning.
Do they get a tip if you insert it into their ass? Do they get the tip or no? I mean, I guess they would get the tip.
Man, they get the tip part. It might not be a physical money for them.
See, I mean, if they wanted an epic beatdown with a scythe involved, that could have happened. But no.
Well, see, I think in that, wouldn't it depend on where they ordered from?
This ain't Chipotle. What the fuck?
Well, that's what I'm saying. And at least Chipotle, if they ordered a burrito, is the right shape for that. But I mean, what if they ordered like salsa and chips? That'd be pretty aggressive to grow up to brown. Let me see. It's like, here, take this fistful of Taco Bell.
I mean, I love it because, I keep vampire hours anyway. My biggest creativity, my biggest like thinking and goal, like creating and shit always happens at night. I do my best work at night because I'm more alive. That's why I said me, Prince Vlad, the Impaler, we're like two peas in a pod. You know what I mean? It just, I don't know. There's something about it. During the day, I'm like, oh, fuck the sunlight, I don't exactly, you won't see, the big bad devil daddy sitting by poolside. Now, if it's nighttime, you might catch me there with a fat cigar and a glass of fucking Maker's Mark. You know what I'm saying? That's about it. But the daylight, man, I'm like, let's hurry up. Let's get it over with. So that's why I'm like 6 p.m. Boom. I'm alive and I'm good all night.
Why do you think the crib's got 3 sets of stairs? I don't want that sunlight in my shit. Right. I have too many vampires that come and visit, too many nocturnal friends that don't mess around with the daylight.
up losing.
Come to Mortimer's crypt and get turned to dust. Do you know what kind of reputation that would give me?
Rebecca's want to go to the beach in October, and I'm like, you realize I'm gonna be the only motherfucker that's on this beach in work boots and black pants and a black shirt under an umbrella, right?
In corpse paint.
Yeah, in corpse paint.
Be like that episode of Portlandia with Glenn
That's
Danzig.
what I thought of Portlandia, just sitting there pissed off in the beach. I can see.
I thought I'd get in the water for a few minutes, and I'm going back to my.
He reminds me of the metalhead with his daughter videos. That's who Defiler reminds me of.
Hey, like earlier during the
daughter doing makeup and shit.
Those.
Oh yeah, those are great. You will love those.
Yeah, I'll have to
earlier during the back to the beginning concert, during War Pigs, I had Niklaus and I was holding him and I was singing, and he was getting hyped up. And Rebecca looked at him and said, "Don't you get him riled up?" I was like, "Fuck."
It's I mean, come on now. I mean, it's Sabbath, man.
Boys
You got to
memory.
Right?
He got to be part of us.
I'll raise them right.
Exactly.
I got a picture of him.
Until he gets older, you know.
I got a picture of him standing in front of the TV, and he's like lying this with a damn blanket. So he carries a blanket everywhere, and he's got his thumb in his mouth, and he's just sitting there watching it.
Oh,
there you go, man. Whatever makes you comfortable to take in the masters, man. You know.
And I bet you he was calm
for a minute. Yeah, then he was right back to.
Oh yeah, because you can't help it. Because what does that music do to every single one of us? It sets your blood on fire, makes you want to move, makes you want to dance, gets in your head.
Yeah,
he's preaching. Ozzy's been preaching from day one.
To jump on the dragon from, like, let's say how to Train Your Dragon, but with Ronnie James Dio.
I was about to say exactly.
You know what
it's
I'm
like
saying?
I'll pick on the dragon if I got Ronnie as my, if I got Dio as
co-pilot.
I'll
That's
take on
the thing about
getting crispicked.
That's the thing about Ronnie. That fucker was this tall, but he could make you feel like you could slay a fucking whole field of orcs and sell that sword up a dragon's ass.
Oh yeah,
goblin with the larger than life voice that made him like 12 feet fucking tall.
Oh yeah, undeniable, man. But it's the same thing with Ozzy, a poor kid from Birmingham. Hooks up with these guys and end up literally starting multiple genres of metal.
And
that have
honestly,
lasted through so many ages.
Yeah, through it's still now. It's sort of we were just talking about that earlier. They still continue to inspire the next generation that's going to continue metal going.
Yeah,
you can't beat that.
Yeah,
that's how you're immortal.
Yeah, that's right.
That was the thing that I think got me the most. And when I say there wasn't a dry eye during most of today's festivities, was the fact of seeing 18, 19, there was a 16-year-old kid that had put a video in that they showed. And he was saying how much Sabbath had linked him to his father. I'm like, it's 2025, and Black Sabbath has done something like that.
Yeah. In the stream, there's a kid he was probably 5 or 6 years old, sitting like on his dad's shoulders doing this to the fucking camera. I'm like, this kid is going places.
See, that's the thing. Exactly. It's multi-generational. The reach is beyond. It's like, oh, I used to jam out to that. Oh, really, Dad? Oh, yeah, this was my music back. Oh, that's really good. Oh, yeah, you thought your dad listened to crap, Yeah, right. And here you go. And it's like, and it's a bonding thing. It's like, it's like, hell, I just saw a thing recently, was like a 60-some-odd-year-old dad. His son challenged him to beat the video game Dark Souls.
Oh, shit.
Really hard. Okay, because his dad said that they were a waste of time. You got nothing out of video games. So he goes, okay, Dad, play Dark Souls all the way through. If you beat it and you still think it's a waste of time, I will stop playing video games. His dad beat it in 6 months.
Oh my god!
Literally has already moved on to another game and has said it was an experience like he had never experienced before.
Wow. I love those Dark Souls rage videos.
Oh yeah, Dark Souls is not
funny.
an easy
Oh
game.
my god!
Yeah, it's not an easy
play
game,
something
so-
hard.
Oh no, I don't dare play it. My son's played it. I don't dare. No, I know my limits.
There's a selection on the new Doom, the remakes of Doom. If you play it, it's on Legendary. I think it's something like that. If you play, they remade Doom. There's Doom, Doom Eternal, then Doom Dark Ages. Dark Ages just come out. I beat the first Doom. Doom Eternal pissed me off to the point that I got about halfway through. But my brother, it's called Ultra Nightmare. My brother's played it on it. If you die, you start the whole game all over again.
Oh no shit! All right,
and it'll leave a tombstone where you die.
All right.
My brother finally beat it on it. It took him a while, but I'm like, you're fucking retarded. I'm not doing that.
You got more determination than I do.
Right?
Yeah.
So we couldn't possibly end the show without one of our famous games, especially to
indoctrinate
Cricket's cherry, so to speak.
Be gentle.
We will be gentle. I promise. But we do have a game that we would like to end on this evening. And this one is simple. Now, it's simple, but it's tough. So for all of the co-hosts, as well as all of our wonderful, beautiful demons and addicts out there in the comments section who has been amazeballs all night long. Love you all for that shit. It is without cussing. Give me another meaning for WTF could possibly stand for without cussing. Let's see how easy this one is.
White trash female.
Hey! And
World Taco Federation.
What is it?
World Taco Federation.
Watch them faint. Wow, those foxes.
I love it.
Oh my gosh, this is why is my brain so profanic?
You know, the funniest thing is that the first thing that came to my mind is white tiger forever.
I was thinking Wolverine tits are furry.
Whoa! Wait a minute.
Will tickle foreskin.
We'll take foreskin.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Open for business.
Okay, let's see.
Damn.
Well, I mean, if you don't technically cuss, you can go wait till just not end it.
Wait a minute. Wait till fun.
True.
Here's another one spawning off of one of the other co-hosts here. Will tickle foreskin.
Wait to funk.
Rebecca says, "Where's that face?"
Nice.
I like that. That's inventive.
That's a little Chainsaw Massacre. I like that. Let's see.
I have one that's really fucked up.
What the F, Brittany?
Right.
Let's see.
What do you got? What do you got there, brother? Defilers. He just said he's got something, but it's really.
I said it. That's really fucked up, so I'm not gonna say it.
Say it. As long as it's not gonna.
I don't want nobody to get mad, though. Is the problem?
That depends on what realm we're going to walk through.
White trans female.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Okay.
I told you.
Sure.
No, that's not a bad one. That's not a bad one. Let's see. Okay.
Weight training female.
Hey,
nice.
there you
That's
go.
Another good one.
I had to dig deep for that one.
Oh,
It's the F.
shit.
It's
Rebecca,
the F.
Yeah.
you didn't. She says, "Where's that fupa?" I can't believe you said
God
that.
damn.
White
Hey,
tail.
There's
Hey,
nothing wrong with the fupa.
I was gonna say fupas are beautiful. Stop that.
That
shit.
wins the internet.
Okay,
Right.
let's see.
Hmm.
Where's the front?
Where's the facts?
Where's the
What are
foot?
the flowers?
Oh,
See,
no,
straight up
wait a
goes
minute.
scary
Now,
movie.
I
Where's the
love
foot?
Dusty Bottoms. He said, "Where's the foot?"
Where's the foot?
I mean, foot worship. You know, it's a thing.
Let's see. Yeah.
I mean, I myself.
Oh,
like
where's the phantasm? Just
Ooh,
gonna go with an F
that's a
instead of
P
Oh,
though.
except for that's a P,
That's a
though, I
P,
think.
You see,
Yeah.
I'm undead, so they can lick
No.
my ass.
Uh,
I make the rules of the game go.
I just thought of another one. Where's the furries?
what the French?
What the fuzz?
What the fuzz? I love it. Yes.
Like, I usually like around in the class. I'm trying to stop cussing, so I'll say, "What the French toast?" And that's just
Wait a minute. Rebecca for the win. Wiggle them flaps.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she might have won
That
that.
is the best of evening.
Okay, what about Wink the Farter?
Wait, what?
Wink the Farter.
Stop it.
Hers is more classy. Rebecca's is more classy.
watch the footage.
Okay.
Where's
hold
the
on.
Foxy?
Where's the fart? Did we already say that?
No.
Mm-mm.
That's hilarious that's where we keep going.
Okay, let's see.
Watch the split.
What is it?
Watch
the
the
flip.
split.
Yeah.
Watch
Table
the
flipper
flip.
over here. Okay, let's see.
All right.
That just made me think about when kids were trying to do that bottle flip shit, where they flip the bottle up, make it land
They're
on stupid
still
shit.
trying to do
I
Yeah.
that.
cannot do that at all. I have no dexterity.
Nope. Definitely not my thing. I don't have the desire to make sure that a water bottle flips and ends on its ass. That's just not my thing. But other people can do it, and I think it's great.
Wet tiny frock.
What?
There
What?
you go. Wet tiny frock.
I see where you went there. Okay.
Yeah, I went Rocky Horror coming out of the pool with that one. A wet tiny frock.
Nice.
That took a lot because Jack Daniels is beating my ass. So that's a lot of brain power there. What the farmer?
Watch the flubber.
Okay. Okay. Whispered to friends.
Okay. There we go.
All right.
That's kind of cool. Sure.
Let's see.
Oh my goodness. I'm like racking my brain here.
Yeah, this is a brain
Is anybody
teaser.
else staring at the WTF thinking that words are going to come to them? No,
I
just me? Okay.
thought of a good one. Wrecking the fuzz.
Oh, there you go. That goes along with Rebecca's. Oh, wait till Friday.
Oh, there you go. Wait till
Hold
Friday.
on.
That's probably one of the best ones yet.
Wait till funeral.
Wait till funeral.
Well, I am a mortician. So.
Oh my goodness. Lizzie for the win. Wet that fudge.
Oh.
See, that could be an occupational hazard depending on what kind of fudge you're trying to work on.
Absolutely.
You got to watch out for the nut butter there. You know? Let's see. What the freak?
That's, I don't know. Yeah, it works. That's what a child would say.
Oh, I see how it is. What the Freud? Is that better?
That's kind of cool too. I like it. See, this is
with...
one of those acronyms that I think is just difficult and diabolical. It's like, how
no, it is. It's so simple. It's difficult.
Mm-hmm.
Watch this, Brady.
Oh my goodness. Lizzie hits us with another classic, Wrinkle the Finkle.
Nice.
Little Jim Carrey there for us.
Let's see.
Are you starting?
Well, withered touch fingering.
Whoa.
There you go. That's a corpsey line for you there.
Oh, I have another one.
Dead man's hand.
Where's the flute?
Hey, we know where the flute is after band camp.
Exactly.
Bam. You know exactly where the flute is.
Oh,
Wet
my
toes
goodness.
fall.
Nope.
That's how he met his mother.
Nope. Rebecca just upped the game. Waxed the fart hole.
Ooh, that is a good one. That goes with a good bleaching because you don't want to bleach it if it's going to be all fuzzy. So yeah, that's a double one there. Okay.
You don't want
to play dingleberries.
Well, apparently Jack Daniels is killing everyone in the Mortimer crypt.
Yeah.
What's the
says,
forgery?
wrestle the, I don't know. Someone finished that one. Jack's kicking my ass too.
Wrestle the Frodo.
Whoa. It's a short ride.
Yeah, it would be. Big-footed bastard.
Jump higher, you fucker.
Damn. Oh my goodness. I'm trying so hard to think of something. Woo! It's hard not to throw the word fuck into the.
Oh, see, there you go. Wet twist fun.
Okay.
That can mean all kinds of shit.
I feel it. I feel it.
Or
wait a minute, I got one.
What? Werewolf
Wet
tantric fornication
are fun. Oh shit! I threw an extra word in there. Damn it! Maybe there should have been an equal sign.
Werewolf tantric fornication.
There we go. That one is badass. Good job.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank
Hell
you.
yeah.
Beautiful. Beautifully done.
Yeah.
Where's the fairies?
Lizzie gets us again. Son of a bitch.
I am out of Jack Daniels, Lizzie.
I am not.
I fucking
Canadian's finest is still
I'm on last one.
I gotta go for the green.
He's gotta go for the green. What are you
Toe.
What the hell? Oh man, just epic answers for that. That was so much fun. I love games like that. Because you know, when it comes to an acronym that everyone uses daily and they know exactly what it stands for,
it's hard as shit to think of anything else.
Yeah, and to try to not use a curse word involved, I mean, that shit is hard. Speaking of Thailand, bam, there it is.
Imagine they were drinking this cup and imagine I took a drink.
Of soda.
Epic fucking evening, everybody.
We love you.
Thank you all so much.
It was not soda, it was tea, damn it.
I'm so sorry that we forgot.
It was so much fun being a part of this. Thank you, everybody, so much. I had a blast.
Yes, definitely. We are so glad to have you, Kricket. It's been a great time.
It's been awesome.
We appreciate everybody that has decided to step into our chaotic world for some laughs and for some just good old-fashioned fun on a Saturday night after the 4th of July. Everybody all around the world, all the great fucking demons and addicts, you guys have given us as much as we've given you. And we can't wait for the future of this show because it's going to get even better. That's right. We have a special guest that will be stopping by next weekend. She is an amazing actress and content creator. Mary Kate will be stopping by next week for the goddamn program. It's going to be a blast and all new kinds of fuckery just for y'all. So there's more coming. I'm excited for the future of this show. I mean, we are coming up on our 2-year anniversary. This is something that I never thought would come. You know, like I said before, when I started Reapers Underground, it was just a little show where I was highlighting the best in underground entertainment. And here we are, 4 shows strong. That's right. Tracks of the Damned, the Horror Barbecue, Reapers Underground, and the goddamn program. This is where we get to let all the dead out. To be perfectly honest.
That was aimed at me. It's okay. It was aimed.
What's that?
That was aimed at me, but it's all right. I understand.
No, it was aimed at both of us. What are you talking about? I take those.
You get the free roam more than I do. You know, I'm underground. You got to dig me up from time to time. I get it. I get it. All right. You get the dead guy. You know,
absolutely. And thank you guys for embracing our new co-host. That
thank you so much.
Already adding so much fun to the show. She says, "What? Congrats." Okay. Yes, Lizzie, absolutely. Definitely tune in next Saturday for some more fun. And if you guys are getting ready to start the new work week, as some of us are, come tomorrow, it is Sinful Sunday. And I want to make sure that all of you are sinning and being the best sinners on the block. Because at the end of the day, freedom is truly in here. Be you for you. Love each other. Embrace each other. I don't give a fuck who you are. This is where the weird and the freaks belong because we love you all. We are a community. We are a horror community. We are the metal community. And at the end of the day, the most important thing is to always stay heavy.
Thank you for joining us on Reapers Underground. Stay tuned for more from Black Flame